and this is the first time I've been doing a video like this. I don't really shoot as much as I used to, so but I'm doing a range report video is what I'm doing. So so I just shot my new rifle for the first time. This is a 9mm AR-15, or it's a AR-9 is what they call it. Basically, it's an AR-15 style rifle that shoots 9mm. So I'm gonna give you a brief talk down on what it is and how I put it together and everything. But I will have a separate video on like how I built it and everything. So I didn't. HadesOmega didn't really exactly build this rifle, as I just slapped the upper and the lower together, kinda. So it's almost like building a computer, right? You buy a bunch of parts and then you put them together, you know. HadesOmega doesn't really build stuff from scratch. I tried to build an AK one time, but yeah, it never really happened. So, but the beauty of the AR-15 or the AR platform is that you can do that. You can just slap a bunch of parts together and it works. So this is the first time I took it to the range today. I took it to Reed's indoor range because it was the closest one to a Costco. I don't normally go shooting there, but yeah. So we went to an indoor range. It was 25 yards at the longest distance. That's and in my opinion, that's the reason I wanted to build this thing, is because it shoots a 9mm cartridge, and most ranges allow you to shoot these indoors. So I can take this to indoor ranges. I'm not limited to having to go to an outdoor range and shoot it. So that's one of the main reasons I built this rifle. And 9mm is easy to find. Yeah, it's probably the most easy and plentiful. Well, besides maybe 22 LR, I guess. Like it's probably the cheapest centerfire ammo that you're gonna find. You know, there's not really that many ranges where we can shoot really long distances here anyway, so I don't really need a full power rifle round. So just to give you some history with me and the AR, I was in the Army for 13 years, and the main weapon that I got issued most of the time was M16A2. So I know this platform very well. So this is basically so I bought the lower first, and then I bought the upper. The lower is a CMMG Mark 9 lower. It has and it's designed to accept Colt / Uzi magazines. So, and I'm running ASC magazine. You can see right there on the corner. That's the ASC magazine. I am in California, so that's why I have this is one of my first featureless setup rifles. I think I'm trying to convert a lot of my rifles to featureless, so we don't have to deal with these stupid California gun laws. You know, try to ways to circumvent them. You know. So yeah, it doesn't look like a regular AR-15 because yeah, it's got a Thorsden stock on it. And I'm going with that kind of OD green and black theme, and I think it looks nice. It's hard to find stuff in OD green. Apparently, everything is like an FTE or gray, you know. But yeah, so it's got a Thorsden stock, so it's got a featureless type stock. It converts your AR into like a Monte Carlo style type dealie. It's not really. They say it's not a pistol grip, but you can still wrap your hand around it. You know, it's like pretty much like 80% or 90% almost a thumbhole stock, in my opinion. But also, in my opinion, it kind of messes up the ergonomics with this rifle. Anyway, so let's go about the range report. So I went to Reed's indoor range today. It's been a long time since I've gone shooting. It's just hard to find ammo now, and we got to do background checks and got, the gun stuff is getting all crazy. So I'm planning to kind of get out of shooting. You know, it's just harder to get the ammo and harder to get the firearms now. You know, but anyway, so I always wanted to build a 9mm AR. Like I said, the main reasons I wanted to build one is because ease of finding ammo, and I could shoot it indoors at most places. The main range I go to, they won't allow any center fire rifle, even 9mm. So, but most ranges do, and you can shoot outdoors, of course. So this is it's a 16-inch barreled upper. It's a Foxtrot mic, FM9 upper. It came with it came with what is it? It came with the bolt control group, and like it was all fully assembled and stuff. It has like a muzzle brake and everything. I got a pretty good deal on it. I think on like July 4th or something, or Memorial Day. It doesn't. I plan to get optics for it later, but what I used to for aiming at the range are these guys. Magpul backup iron sight system. This is the first time I actually used them, and they worked all right. So for the so we'll take some closer looks at the rifle before I go over the range report. Yeah, so it has the front and rear and OD green. These are the Magpul backup iron sights. I don't think they're supposed to be your primary sights, and they fold down like this. Pretty trick. There it is, and this is the FM9. It says FM9 Colt on it, so it's designed for Colt magazines. This does this has a last round hold open feature, and it worked flawlessly today. I had no problems with it at all. It would lock back to the rear, and then you can just throw another magazine up there pretty easily. Yeah, so this is the FM9 upper in 16 inches. In my opinion, it's still pretty long. I kind of wanted a shorter one, something kind of like an M4, but I think this is about the same length as M4. It just looks different because the rail is so long. It's a very streamlined looking rifle. This is my first rifle that has a long kind of handguard that like has a long rail on it and stuff, and it's got M-lock on it. And I did this little checker pattern for the M-lock, and I think it looks trick. I like it. I really like. I was trying to go with the black and OD green theme, and I think I hit it right on the money. This has the Thorsden enhanced buffer tube cover, and the Thorsden. I went all Thorsden, man. It has a 3D printed Thorsden cheek piece, and I thought it worked great. It's really comfortable to shoot with this, especially with the iron sight. So. I'm planning to get optics for it later, but that's I'm trying to go with a red dot and a magnifier type deal, and those are kind of pricey. So I'm waiting for the right moment to buy one. So as you can see, it has no bullet button type dealy, and there's no kind of funny stuff on the gun that you need to take out the magazine. It operates like a regular AR-15 type of deal. It does have it has this Resurgent Arms safety lever, so it's easier to manipulate using the Thorsden stock. I had no problems using it. I would forget to put it on fire sometimes and pull the trigger. It's just I just haven't been to the range enough, man. So yeah, so I'm really happy with this Thorsden cheek piece here. In my opinion, for somebody at my size, I feel that this stock it's too short for me. I don't like it. I'm gonna try to put some spacers back here to lengthen the length of pull, because it hurts my wrist when I shoot it. Like it feels weird, like it's at a weird angle. But I think if I was to make the length of pull a little bit longer, make the rifle. Plus, it looks a little funny. Like the front is like so long and the back is not that long. So I feel if I made this a little longer and increase the length of pull, it would be more comfortable for me to shoot. I got some kind of long arms. So. All right, so that's pretty much it for the rifle. So let's go over how well it went at the range. This is my first time shooting it, and boy, I can tell you how nervous I was when I chambered that first round, and I pulled the trigger the first time, and bang, the first round goes off, chambers the next round, bang, and it does it over and over again. I fired about 200 rounds. I'm pretty sure around I counted them, 200 rounds of this rifle a day, zero malfunctions at all. I was so worried that it wouldn't operate right. I even brought the buffer weight dealy, the one that goes in the buffer tube. I brought the stock one, the one that was in there, because from when I first purchased this lower I bought it from somebody on Cowguns, and right now there's a Spikes Tactical. It's a even heavier weighted buffer, and there's hardly any. There's not a lot of recoil. It's really low recoil, and it's pretty light. And the cool thing is, if I feel like it's easier to reload. It feels like when I reload this, it's like reloading with a pistol, because I kind of go, I pick it up, and all I do is this. I just go like, I drop the mag, I go like this, and I drive another one in, and I put the next one in. So it felt like a pistol reload. I really liked it. It's really nice. So there's the sight. I don't really know how long the sight radius is, but I put them all the way at the end. Yeah, and then these are the magazines I'm using. I'm using ASC 9mm Colt / Uzi magazines. They worked a charm. They were brand new when I first put them in. So the previous owner gave me four magazines with the lower. It was a good deal, man. And they all worked flawlessly. Also, if you looked at my other video, I had another video where I had to modify the upper. I had to actually grind the upper a little bit so these mags would fit. I heard that if you use a different mag, it doesn't do that, but like at least I'll know, like, if I can pretty much stuff. At least I can put the ASC magazines in there, which are the cheapest ones. I can operate them on this rifle, no problem. It's a little hard to get the magazine up in there when the bolt is closed, because I guess the first round it actually pushes on the bottom of the bolt control group, and then but when the last round bolt hold open, it holds the bolt back. You can pretty easily put it in with one finger and it'll hold perfectly. So I had zero problems with that. It would just hold back. I throw another one in, and then I have a Magpul bad lever. The battery assist device is what it stands for. It's this little lever here that you can use you can use your index finger to manipulate it and hold the bolt back or let it slam forward. That worked perfectly too. I'm very happy with the ergonomics on this rifle. Other than that, I feel that this needs to be longer. So that's how it felt like shooting it. I shot 3 types of ammo, three brands of ammo. I started with Perfecta here. I got these at Walmart. This is all pretty much Walmart ammo. I don't know if Walmart sells the ammo anymore either. So Tula 9mm ammo. This is steel cased. And then Winchester white box, good old Winchester white box. In my opinion, I'll give you some spoilers. In my opinion, Winchester white box shot the best. Yeah, it shot the best. I would say Perfecta and then the Tula. The Tula was, I don't know what it is, when I shoot it out of this route, it'll eat it right up. But like, I feel like the recoil, the gun just kind of it goes all over the place for some reason. The other one, the other ammos, the recoil is a lot more gentle. It kind of like kicks in one way, but in like for the Tula, it feels like it just goes all over the place for some reason. I don't know why, but it shot it just fine. So let's go over my groupings. So I numbered everything. I was sighting the rifle in. I had to, for some reason, this wants to shoot to the left. It wanted to shoot to the left. Okay, yeah, So on the first shots, I was way low and to the left a little bit. So like and then consistently it would go up and up and up and up. I was lowering the front sight down, and at some point I bottomed it out. So I pretty much bottomed out the front sight all the way down just to get the round to go higher. That's 25 yards. So I'd imagine, I don't really know the bullet trajectory for a 9mm, so I know 300 meters is like what a 5.56 will do. Like when you aim at it, it should hit 300 meters if you look at it straight. But I don't really know the ballistics for 9mm, so but anyway, I got it pretty much to the bullseye, and then I was trying to work it to the right. So this is the first group. This is the second group. This is the third group. See, some of them are like, the bullets are like right on top of each other. Bullets hit right on top of each other. Here's a 4, and then 5 and 6 right here. So I got closer and closer. So that was my sighting in. In the end, we went front sight all the way down, and then the right sight, I think we went like, I mean, we must have gone like 20 clicks to the right to move the sight all the way to the right, so we could jog the rounds to the right. And then towards the middle of it, we were aiming. We were covering we were using the front post to cover the whole target, pretty much, just to get it to hit where I want it to hit, so it's not too low. I would cover the front target like that, and then it would hit like pretty much where the bullseye is right there. And then we did an 8 and a 9 and a 10th groupings. 8, I got right on the money once. Pretty bad grouping though. 9, we got it all on the paper. These are small targets too. These are, this is a fist-sized target at 25 yards. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure like all the targets hit the paper, so I didn't get anyone's, and like, mind you, we're shooting iron sights, or they're plastic sights, I guess. We're shooting plastic, like open sights, indoors too, where the lighting is not as good. So I think that's pretty damn good. And then this is the last one. We got 1, 2 here, and then 3 here, and that's at 25 yards. I think these ones are a little bit closer, maybe like 20 yards or something. And then after that, I swapped to another target, and we tried a different ammo. So you can see the Perfecta all over the kind of all over the place. The first, we started shooting 5-round groups. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I got 1 flyer here. All of them in the box. That's about, what is that, like a 1-inch box? I guess the bullseye is a 1-inch, so it's like a 2-inch box. These ones, another flyer right here, and then this one I shot. I think I used up all the Perfecta. That's what happened. So I shot another 5. The groupings weren't that good. The groupings were really good on that one. So I don't know. Maybe I was just getting tired or something. I don't know. I shot 7 on this last one. But you can see, I think this is one grouping right here. This is probably the last 3 that I shot. That's pretty good. That's like an inch or something. Within an inch. 25 yards. And then we shot the Tula ammo. This is the steel cased. I think it was the worst out of all of them. So here I was aiming right here and a little high, and we were getting down and to the right. So here, same thing, down and to the right. Good, very good groupings though. Look at this. Look how close that is. They're almost right on top of each other. Same thing here. There's 1, 2, 3, I think 4, 5. This one is like not so good either. So when I got to here, I started, okay, well, we're down and to the right. Well, let's go up and to the left. So I aim up and to the left. This is my point of aim. I use this corner right here, and I got it pretty much on the bullseye. Yeah, we got one that's just barely touching the orange here, but that's pretty much all in there. I'm pretty happy with that grouping. And then same point of aim right here. I got 2 in the square, and then the 3. A really nice grouping though. That's right, almost right on top of each other. And then the last one was Winchester White Box, and I thought this one shot the best. This is my best group right here. And like I said, down and to the right. So I was aiming. Yeah, for the Perfecta, I was just going straight up. So I don't know, for the different ammo, it wants to shoot. Like this one wants to shoot down and to the right, down and to the right. Maybe something is breaking in on the rifle. You know, we might have to sight it in the next time we go again. But I feel we're pretty close. We're shooting down and to the right here, and this one's right on the money. So right on the money, I put the sight post right here, front sight post right here. Not as far up as this one, and I got it bullseye. Boom! Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 inside the square, and then 1 on the outer square. That's a pretty damn good group. You'd ask me, I did that one right. And this was all from bench rest, standing supported with the bench. And I put the sight posts like here, up and to the left a little bit, and it got me right pretty much bullseye. Same thing on the up and to the right. This one's a really good grouping too. Look at that. It's like 3 right on top of each other, and 2 on the bottom right here. And then same deal. So this is where I was really aiming, and I actually hit where I aimed. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 3. There's 2 right in the square, and 3 on outer. So this is my best one. I got 4 inside the square. Really good groupings. I think just, I feel, yeah, I don't know. You can tell the Winchester shot the best, though. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just, is it just me, or is it the rifle? Is it the rounds? The Tula had some pretty good groups too. Not bad, but the Winchester shot the best. So I think I found out the ammo that this rifle likes the best is the Winchester white box. So I will be getting more of that, I suppose. So it's just good because it's a cheap ammo. It's a cheap ammo, but it's not super cheap ammo. This one, the Perfecto, is kind of all over the place, but it's like most of them are like in the square, Most of them were in the square. I can get it, like this is like a 3-inch square. I can get them in the 3-inch square too. But I think the most accurate was Winchester white box, so it's good. We found ammo that this gun likes. So, all right, so that was my range report. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and that some brief info on the rifle that I shot today. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, I didn't know if it was going to operate perfectly. This is the first time, I was so nervous to shoot that first round, and then once it went off, I was like, oh, dude, it shot it flawlessly. And then the next couple rounds, boom, 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 and then 200 rounds later, boom, 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 boom. It ran without a hiccup. So this setup actually worked. So I'm pretty happy. Like I said, it's like I just slapped a bunch of parts together and I was hoping they would work, and it worked flawlessly. Last round bolt hold open worked flawlessly. It always locked back to the rear. Recoil, not a lot of recoil. About as much recoil as an AR-15. I felt like there's a little more recoil shooting the Tula. So yeah, I don't know if it's because of the steel cased ammo or Tula's the really cheap stuff, but it didn't seem to like that as much. I'm wondering if it's okay, but the rifle ate everything up, no problem. And I wasn't going like bang bang bang, I was taking my time shooting, so I was trying to get some good groups. So I feel that the front sight post is a little thick. I may want to change it, but like I said, I'm gonna get optics later anyways. These are just gonna be backup sights. They're nice that they fold down, and then you can, if you do want to use them with the optics, you just pop them up. I'm gonna go for like a co-witness setup. So I'm really happy with this rifle. I'm glad I went and shot it today. It's so hard to drag me out to the range, and it's so hard to get ammo now. So, yeah. So Winchester white box was the best ammo. I think I have some like Remington ammo. I might want to try that too. But it seemed like Winchester white box was the one I liked, and that's an okay ammo, and it's not too expensive. So. And then, so we're going to have to take it to the outdoor range sometime and do some like 50 and 100 yard shots. But I'd imagine this will shoot great at 50 and 100 yards still. I don't know about 100, but 50, I think it would do okay. That's like double the distance. And I would think maybe it will shoot at 50 yards. It may shoot higher at 50 yards. So I think it would be okay. Yeah. So right now it's zeroed for 25 yards. It's zeroed, but I have to hold over tiny little bit, just a little bit, and I'll hit bullseye at 25 yards. So yeah, there it is. So that's the range report for my HadesOmega's AR-9. I'm really happy. Like I said, a CMMG Mark 9 lower with a Foxtrot mic FM9 upper, running Colt mags and the Colt bolt and everything, and with the Thorsden stock. I'm really happy with this setup. And yeah, one thing I kind of don't like about it is there's no dust. Oh yeah, okay. One thing I don't like about this, I'll probably explain it in my original video. It's like a standard AR platform. There's no charging handle back here like an AR. The charging handle's here on the side, and you can move it to the other side if you want it. Alrighty, so it doesn't really matter. And it doesn't have a dust cover, so like if I've been leaving this thing on my bed and it's gotten all dusty and the dust and lint gets inside the where the bolt is and stuff. So I wish I had a dust cover. I guess some of these fancy 9mm rifles don't even have a dust cover, you know. Yeah, other than that, oh, and I have the extended safety here. I like it, you know, I like it, and it works good with the Thorsden stock, but it's not normal. It's not a standard AR. So if you're trying to get some training, you know, like training with the AR platform, this is probably not, you know, thing. But it's, you know, I bought it just to go to the range and shoot, you know. So, and I think it excelled at that today. I really like the cheek stock, the cheek piece too. It looks cool. It's 3D printed. They use a pretty good 3D printer on it, and it works well. It was really comfortable to shoot. And I'm really happy with the rifle. So I didn't know how well it was going to shoot. Like I said, I brought an extra buffer, the older buffer, the lighter one, so we could put it in there and try if we were having problems with it. So that's why I said, hey, bring that thing just in case, you know. But I'm using the Spikes Tactical weighted buffer, and it performed flawlessly. So we're just gonna leave it in there. We used 3 different types of ammo, and it performed like no malfunctions is what I'm gonna say. But yeah, it was visibly better. The Winchester white box was visibly better than, you know, the other 2 ammos. So, all right, I hope you guys have enjoyed my first range report for this rifle. We'll have to take it outdoors, and we'll have to get some optics for it. But I'm pretty happy with what we got today. I won't hesitate to just take this out and just go shooting, you know. All right, thanks me out. Oh yeah, by the way, I brought this just in case this didn't work. This is my Ruger PC9. This is the old school PC9 also, not the new one that you can take it down. This is the older one. So, but unfortunately we didn't get to shoot it today. So, yeah, we didn't get to shoot it because this one works so well. So, all right, here's what I got. Also, I'm not gonna lie, my 22 rifles, my CZ Ultralux, I could probably do that with ease. so I had to make a good effort to get that. But yeah, it's not bad. I think with better optics, it would be an even better gun. So, but yeah, with a CZ Ultralux with open sights, I could probably do the same thing. But it's a 22 LR, so you're shooting a 9mm versus a 22 LR. This makes a much bigger hole, you know, much bigger bang. All right.